Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's my first makeup tutorial of 2017, so I'm super excited about it. Can't wait for you guys to watch it. It's a video today about the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm not going to waste too much more time. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink, girl, and enjoy. See you at the end. Alright, so to get started, I, as of late, have been liking to do my eyes first and then my base, just because like I can take a bit more time on my eyes that way, and like my base isn't going to like fade or like go away or anything like that. So I've already moisturized and I'm just gonna prime my face, and I'm gonna use the Benefit Porefessional. It's real nice, this one. I prefer this one over the normal Porefessional just because it's not like a silicone primer, so I hate them. So just put that down into this section. That's where you get really oily or pory. I also do like to go in with a little bit of the Too Faced Hangover primer. So first up, I'm going to carve out my eyebrows. So for that, I'm going to use this new Morphe brush like that there, M165 brush, and I use the Anastasia Dipbrow in medium brown. So once you've got your eyebrows on and you're looking a complete fool, you want to go in with an eyeshadow primer just to prime your lids to make sure your eyeshadow stays all day and acts as a great base for all the other shadows you're going to put down. My personal favourite one to use is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I really like this one. It acts as an awesome base, and my lids get quite oily and they don't get oily throughout the day. Look at that. So we're going to put that down. And this just goes from the base of your lashes up to where you've done your concealer under your brow. Alright, cool. So once you've got that on, you want to fully set that base that you just done. So I'm going to go in with some Lauder Mercier translucent powder and just pack that on with a beauty blender to set that. So for today's look, we're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Fuck, look at that brush again. So yeah, they are the shadows there. They're so nice. I'm sure that you have, without a doubt, just seen this everywhere, but we're going to give it a crack and use this bad boy anyway. Alright, so I've basically already done this eye. I've got to come back to that still, like to get underneath the bottom and everything, but we're going to do the same on this eye over here. So obviously by now, I'm sure everyone knows what we're going to be starting off with. We're going to be starting with our transition. So for that, we're going to be using Golden Ochre. We're going to go in with that first, and then with a little bit of the burnt orange on the outer corner. And now I'm going to go with that burnt orange colour, just more on that outer bit there. Still bringing it in a little bit, but not as much as the other one. And the brush I was using was the Morphe E30 brush. So I'm going to go in with a new brush now. So it's going to be this one here, Morphe M433. So this one's just going to go like kind of in the same area where we did that orange, but just a little bit more in. Oh, and the colour that we're going in with is Love Letter there, that pink shade. We'll keep the eyeshadow going up towards your eyebrow as opposed to going down, because we are doing this kind of like subtle cut crease number thing in the corner there. Just going to go back to our palette and just take this colour here, the red ochre, and just put that in our very like outer V area here, just to add a little bit of dimension. Then going to swap our brushes and go out for this M139 brush. There we go. And we're going to go in with the darkest colour of the palette, which is this one up here called Cypress Umber. So we're going to go in with this one in that same area kind of where we put the red. Going with a little bit more of that Cypress Umber, focusing it just down in this area. And going back in with that pink Love Letter shade and just popping it over that Cypress Umber and bringing it into the lid a little bit more. Alright, so for this little like cut crease thing in here, what we're going to do is go like a concealer brush like this one. It's a little bit nasty and dirty because I like carved out my eyebrows with it, but like it's got the perfect amount of product on it. So So I don't really want to do it like too severe. You just want to like kind of like look and then go a little bit above where your actual crease is. You want to start in there and kind of just slowly but surely map out where you are going to put this lighter shadow. Now, as you can see, I'm really not putting that much on, but it's going to be enough, trust me. So then I'm going to get just like a big flat topped fluffy brush like this one, our paler shade in the palette, this one here, Tempera, and we're going to pop that one all over that section where we just put that concealer. Then we're going to like the same version of that brush but smaller, and then go back to here and grab this shim shade up here called Vermeer. So we're going to grab that one and more concentrate that on where the actual eyeshadow up here meets this cut crease thing that we've done. So once we've done that, I'm going to go back in with our pink Love Letter shade and blend all of this together. Alright, cool. So once you got that down, you just want to put a black line across there. No wing or anything, more just bringing it out to here. And then I'm going to connect it with that dark brown shadow called Cypress Umber, and then pop some lashes on. Alright, so the eyes are done for now. We're still going to do underneath, but like that's the basis of them. I just popped on a bit of a line on the top there and some lashes. The lashes are Lilly lashes in the style Alina. They're really nice. Like, I think because they're just like so fluffy and like amazing. So give my face a quick spritz with some Fix Plus. That's what you need. Give you enough little bit of hydration after that, because whew, girl, it's been a minute since I've done that on a video, and that was stressful. So you need to get some Fix Plus, and you need to get a beer and praise makeup gods. Thank you. Alright, so now for foundation, you're going to want to grab your beautiful, freshly cleaned beauty blender and bounce around your face, putting in your foundation. Today I'm using my all-time favourite foundation at the moment, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This shit don't move. I work 12-hour days at work, so this is what I need. So just take that, and you're just going to want to bounce around your face. Alright, so now you're just going to want to highlight your face. Today, so I'm going to use the my all-time favourite concealer, which is the Kevyn Sensual Skin Enhancer in the shade SX02. So fucking good, this stuff. But I just like to go a little bit there, a little bit there. You do like only have to put on a little bit of this because it spreads really far. I mean, if you want to be generous with it, be generous with it, but you really don't need that much at all. Alright, so once you got that on, go back in with your damp beer blender and again, bounce it over. Once you got that down, you're going to want to take a translucent powder, any kind of loose powder. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier again today. I don't like necessarily like bake heaps, more just like set and leave there, but not put like a ton. Like I find sometimes it dries out my under eyes. I'm just not a fan of that. Now we're looking like a real fucking mess. What you're going to want to go in with is another powder. I like to be full coverage, full covered, not even like a freckle or anything coming through. So I like to go with more powder. So I'm going to use my other favourite setting powder, which is the Too Faced Cocoa Powder in shade 10. So that's basically just wherever you didn't just set with that Laura powder. I do like to wipe off a lot of that like Laura powder with some of this on there, just so that it gets sort of that like white look, but and it more just all blends into each other. Right, so let's keep the face a moment again, we'll zoom back into our eyes. So what you're going to want to do to like finish off under the eyes is we're going to put some black in our waterline. Then we're going to smudge out a lot of shadow as well to make it look really smoky, really like just dramatic and like counter better, I like to call them. So let's get to the black and the waterline. For that I'm going to use what I used for my liner up top, which is the Inglot AMC gel liner in 77. Alright, so for under the eyes I'm going to go in with these two Morphe brushes. These are like new brushes that I got. They're like super fucking small, like so small. But they are just so good for under the eye. So I'm going to go in with back into our Modern Renaissance, and we're going to go to Love Letter here, and we're just going to pop that right under here, meeting up with that other shadow down the bottom. And bring it about like 3/4 of the way. So once you got your like pink shade down with that more domed little smudger, I'm going to go in with the flat top smudger, and then we're going to go into our palette and go for that Cypress Umber colour, which is this one up here. And that's going to go like right up against our lash line, so that the black that we tight lined with blends in a little bit more with pink to give a real like smoky effect. So once we've got that there, we're going to go back in with our little baby flat top thing, go back to our palette, and then we're going to grab our two shimmer shades here. So that is For Me and Primavera, and that's going to go just on this inner lower corner there. So just go back in and coat your bottom lash with the mascara. The mascara I was using today was the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Alright, so now that our eyes are all done and dusted and looking like smoky all motherfucking days, we're going to continue on with our face. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some of this MAC Give Me Some bronzer to give me some more colouring around the rest of my face. And then I'm going to like really subtly contour with the NARS Laguna bronzer. And I'm taking both those bronzers around my face with the Morphe M5 Lady brush. He's looking bronzed. I might do a little teeny tiny bit of contouring. So I'm going to go into my Stage Contour Kit Classic all-time favorite, and that's going to be going to go into this one here, that more warmer shade. Another Morphe brush, the E48. That's it. Perfect. For blush, we're going to be stepping into this Beat Up Zoeva Nude Spectrum blush palette. I'm going to go into this more warmer bronzer shade here and mix it up with a little bit of that. Okay. Everybody's favourite part, time to glow. We're going to go in with one of my faves, the Ocre Beverly Hills highlighter. So good. Over the top of that for the little kick that it doesn't need, but we're going to give it, we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Ice Cold Skin Frost. Morphe 510 brush, and I really like that to put on my highlighters at the moment. We'll apply that one. Oh girl. Like what the fuck. Now let's dip into Ice Cold, because let's glow some more, why not? I mean, fuck. Oh yeah. Barely a dip, and that's enough. Alright, cool. So now that it looks like a Tin Man, it's time for our final step, which is lips. I think I'm going to go in Georgie. Alright guys, so there you have it. The finished, complete look. Ooh. This glow though, like what the fuck. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope it was like good and that you've learned something. And I'm glad that I changed up look as well, so it's not something completely the same as what my last look was in my previous video, which I said I was doing a tutorial on anyway, which it is, but with a different lip. But yeah, please hit subscribe, guys. I'm going to be uploading once a week, and I'll be having heaps of makeup content and anything else along the way. Once I get some balls rolling, I might do some Q&A questions. If you want to get to know a little bit more about me, I'd be more than happy to do that. I mean, if you want to leave some comments down the bottom now, go for it, because I'll definitely do it. Follow me on Instagram at JLayMakeup, but also on Snapchat at jared.layer, and my Facebook is Jared Layer as well. So follow me on there to keep up to date with everything. So until next time, guys, cheers.